Last video log, and it's on what I have learned. In terms of this project, I'm going to talk about the project first and then I'll talk about the class in a little bit. I've learned a lot of different things. Although I'm not currently teaching right now, I have a new passion for some of the things that I thought I was doing an okay job of in my classroom. There were things that I thought that was great that I was doing in terms of my unit review assignment especially. I think it is a great idea, but I think there's still some tweaking that I need to do in order to make it more valuable for my students. I now have a greater and better understanding of what to emphasize with my students in terms of design and visualization theory in terms of making high quality multimodal productions and creating these productions with the purpose of helping to enhance understanding, helping to enhance meaning, to get across or communicate more clearly, etc. And you can do that with tons of different visualizing methods. I've also learned a wealth of information on how to create visually interesting and meaningful infographics with programs that I have previously never used. So I not only learned the programs that I can introduce to my students, but I also learned a lot of theory and behind it as well, and that will help my students have a better understanding of why it's a good summative assessment tool. I feel more confident in my ability to use infographics within my classroom so that I can show that it's a good summative tool for my students. I've also gained a better appreciation for Prezi as well as a presentation tool. And I think I've learned a few things that I can help my students so that they can create better presentations as well. And I think I can get them to see how it's a good way to organize information. It also helps to develop design skills, and this can help me to understand what they understand in their actual learning. I'm excited for my future endeavors in my classroom, and with this new appreciation and knowledge about digital literacies, I know that the importance of developing these skills for my students and how it can actually help them, especially students who previously may have had trouble with traditional methods of communicating within the classroom. Not every student fits that mold, and it's important to make sure that we try and accommodate those students in the best way possible. This fact makes me so happy to live in the age that we do with access to these different and wonderful tools, and it helps students to learn in their own way, which I think is really important, and we can have students that are able to work with 21st century skills and therefore be more employable, more successful, and more driven in their life. I have learned a lot of things in this course in general. Some of the things I've highlighted a little bit, but one of the main things was about multimodal productions and how to make them part of your actual classroom experience, and that it is important for students to actually do this so that they can develop a whole bunch of different skills and so that they can be better prepared for when they leave us as students. I think that a lot of these skills are communication skills, and I think that's really important for a lot of individuals as well, so that they can make sure that they effectively are communicating with an audience, that they know what their purpose is. Um, they can also improve technology ideas, um, their researching skills, and of course, they can apply their creativity. That is the most exciting part of this all, is that their creative abilities are able to shine through. And I love that um, that I, as a teacher, can help encourage that. I think creativity is not something to be lost in anything that we do.